Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Charles in Charge Cowboy Sports Report. It's January 15th, I believe, about 8:30 p.m. Central Time, my time, Sunday night. The day before our big game against Tampa. Before I get into all that, please, if you're watching and you have not subscribed, my channel is new and growing. Please subscribe. Press that red button. I implore you. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, which is my first goal, 4,000 watch hours, then I can start doing live shows. Right now, all I can do is cut videos, wait an hour or two for them to load and y'all to watch them. When I can go live, my shows will be live, if you know what I mean. Y'all will be entertained. I guarantee you. I will have a call-in line just like Law Nation, and every now and then a Zoom-in line. So y'all can call in, agree with me, disagree with me, or just chop it up about the passion that we all share, DC Nation, that blue and silver that we bleed, the star, the Cowboys. Please subscribe, like, and share. Channel's growing. Still new. So we know who we will play after we beat Tampa Bay, and we'll speak that into existence. After we go to Tampa and knock them off, we will go to San Fran. The Giants pulled off the upset at Minnesota, which didn't really seem like an upset. The Giants in Minnesota, to me, was kind of like a, if you were to make me put a spread on it like Vegas does, I would have made it a pick'em game. Now we saw San Fran flex its muscles in the second half against Seattle. Seattle took the lead right before halftime, 17-16. And then in the second half, San Fran just blew the doors off the whole game. Looked like Seattle had a shot, but that Brock Purdy, man, that Mr. Irrelevant is very irrelevant now. Has not lost a single start yet. So we go to Tampa Bay tomorrow night. We handle our business there. We know we're going to San Fran. We can make this our revenge tour. Our revenge tour. Our revenge on Brady that we've been having for the last 19 seasons, since 2003 when he first played us and beat us 13-0 on Sunday Night Football. Then 2007 when we were both 5-0 and they beat us 52-24. Then 2011 when they beat us 23-16. And 2015 when they beat us 30-6. When we had no quarterback. It wasn't Kyle Orton, it was Brandon Weeden, now I remember. And then 2019 when Amari Cooper quit and they beat us 13-9, 4-point game, so close. And then opening game in 2021, 31-29, 2-point game. If we convert that third down to CeeDee Lamb, then we waste all the clock and win it with a walk-off field goal, but did not convert. And then week one this year, 19-3. So we got revenge on Tampa Bay, on Tom Brady, personally coming. Micah Parsons just got the greatest gift in life on Saturday, had a baby. So I think he's going to come out guns blazing to do everything he can to win that game for his newborn. Mike is the best player on the defense, but make no mistake, DeMarcus Lawrence is our war daddy. He is our rally cry on defense. He's the guy that gets everybody pumped up. Leighton Vander Esch will be back, and Jonathan Hankins will be back. And you will see a difference in the defense with those two guys back in the saddle. Tampa can't run the ball as it is. And with Hankins and LVE back, they really won't be able to run the ball. Trayvon Mullen is ruled out for the game. Xavier Rhodes will play. I would assume he will start the game. 2019, he's 32 years old, several-time Pro Bowler. 2019, didn't have a good season. Had a good season in 2020, and last year, not so good. This year, played 2 games for the Bills. But if Dan Quinn can do anything, it's get the best out of players. Xavier Rhodes is a veteran corner who knows how to play the game, very experienced. All we need is to get 4 good games out of him. I believe we could do that. I believe that he could be the best cornerback number 2 that we have on the roster. He could play better than KJ, I know for sure. And I believe he could play better than Nashawn Wright. So if Xavier Rhodes can be just as good as Anthony Brown was, which wasn't that good, but it was good enough. If he could just be as good as number 3 was, we'll be fine there. Deron Bland, lock up the slot, and Diggs do what he does. Now, we stopped the run. I know old Lenny got a $127 on us week 1. But if we stop the run and force them to 3rd and longs, that's the key. And what's his name? Nick Leverett, interior lineman, backup center, could be out. And if he's out for the game, they will have a 4th string guy starting at center, I believe, and a backup playing at guard. That will be a weak interior. And Brady's biggest kryptonite is not just pressure, but pressure up the middle. And you know how Micah likes to go up the middle. He is dangerous at that. When we got Jonathan Hankins and big old Bohanna and Gallimore and OC and them boys, we can wreak havoc. And Kyle Rudolph is also doubtful to play. If Kyle Rudolph doesn't play, that's one less weapon that Brady has to play with. And Tyler Biadasz expected to play. So now it's going to be the regular 5. I'm pretty sure. The rookie, Tyler Smith, back at left tackle. Connor McGovern at left guard. Biadasz at center. And then Martin and Ty Smith on the right side. And I say this again. You would think that Zach Martin and Tyron Smith playing next to each other on the right side would be like the best right side combination, right tackle, right guard in the league. I mean, 2 future Gold Jacket Hall of Famers, probably be first ballot guys. But for some reason, Terrence Steele not being here, that run game just hasn't been the same. Hopefully Tyron Smith has had enough games at right tackle and knows it's postseason time, and he has that freakish, bear strength and moves guys off the line, him and Zach, to where we can run off tackle on the right real well. And Tyler Smith is a hell of a run blocker on the left side. If we can just establish a run game that will help Dak really get comfortable and dink and dunk and then go deep. I would like, because they know we're going to try to run the ball. I don't know if y'all remember in 2018, week 2, after we lost against Carolina week 1, week 2, Giants on Sunday Night Football, the first play on offense was play action to Ezekiel Elliott, and we hit Tavon Austin over the top for a touchdown. I would love for the first play to be something like that, where Tampa's looking at us to give it to Elliott or Pollard on the first play, and we just sell the play action and let Hilton, the guy with the most speed, go deep and hit him for a 75-yard touchdown, just to ignite us. We need to get an early spark. We need to score the first point of the game. If we win the kickoff, if we win the coin toss, I say defer, because I believe that we can make Tampa punt the ball to us. I believe that we can stop them on their first drive. Now, whenever you win the coin toss and you defer, if you stop them on their first drive, in my mind, that's like you gained a possession, because therefore you get the ball. They're going to punch you the ball, especially if you hold them to a 3 and out. You defer, you kick off to them, hold them to 3 and out, they punch you the ball. Now you got the ball 0-0, and you got the ball to start the second half. That's why all teams like to defer unless they're very confident in their offense and they want to make a statement. I'm not that confident in the offense yet until I see it tomorrow night. That's why I'd rather defer, let the defense set the tone, hold them to a 3 and out, maybe let Turpin get a nice return and have our offense score on the first drive. We need to get the points first. And special teams will be a key cog in this game. If Kevontae Turpin can get like 2 good returns, maybe 3, to set us up in good field position at midfield or in Bucs territory, that'll be huge. Every time Brian Anger punts the ball, if we're at our own 25 or our own 30 or our own 20, if he can punt those boots and flip the field to where they're starting at their own 20, 25, that'll be huge. And every time we call number 19 to kick the football, Brett Maher, if he makes every one of his kicks, that'll be key. We've been doing good on penalties lately. Can't have penalties. Cannot have dumb giveaways win the takeaway battle. We should beat Tampa Bay. I live in Houston. That's where Gallery Furniture is. Mattress Mac, local celebrity, and he's got a deal going. If you buy a piece, if you buy like $3,000 worth of furniture before Monday night game and the Cowboys win, you will get it for free. Kind of tempted to go tomorrow morning and check out what they got. I really don't need any more furniture, but I love TVs. I wouldn't mind getting like an 85-inch. Oh my lord, that'd be awesome. And we're favored in the game too. But yeah, I'm confident tomorrow night. I'm not going to watch it at home. I'm going to go to a local spot where a lot of Cowboy fans join together to watch, and it'll be just a lot more fun that way. I'm going to have my face painted. I'm going to bring my family with me. Bring my mother and her husband, and I'm going to just go all out like I'm at the game. In a place that's packed with Cowboy fans, Buffalo Wild Wings, just to watch it with DC Nation. It's just so much fun. Get pumped up, guys, because we know after we beat Tampa Bay, after we knock them down, then we're going to go to San Fran and get revenge on them for last season's playoff loss, our revenge tour. And then if we can get past that, then the championship game will be against a divisional opponent, Giants or the Eagles. And I think the Giants have a good shot at beating Philly. Brian Dable's got that team playing lights out right now. If Dak Prescott watched today's Vikings-Giants game, if he got anything out of it, he should see what Danny Dimes did. The reason why the Giants won is because Daniel Jones kept drives alive by scrambling and getting first downs. Instead of staying in the pocket, trying to find that big pass on third down. Nah, Danny Jones, if it wasn't there on the get, and I see a clear path to the chains, he took off. He did not hesitate. That's what we need Dak to do, is to use his legs so that the defense has to respect that. That is another bullet in the gun. That is another phase of the offense that defenses will have to respect if he would do it on a game-by-game basis, not just one out of it, out of the blue moon. He has a game where he carries the ball 3 or 4 times. If it's 3rd and 6 and they're playing man, and everybody's backs is to Dak, and he's scrambling to the right, and nobody's open, instead of trying to make that throw, which he does all the time, just run for the first down. Live to see a new set of downs instead of trying to make that big highlight throw that you cannot make most of the time, Prescott. You are a game manager at best. You are a top-notch, first-class game manager. I give that to him all day. But he's not a Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Mahomes. He's not a top-tier passer. He's not an Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. He has his moments. He has his games where he can, ball out through the air. But it's not, he can't do it consistently. When we run the ball more than we pass the ball in the Prescott era, our record is really, really good. So with Biadash back at center, hopefully that gets our offensive line back in alignment and they open holes for 20 and 21. Pollard should be well rested. He didn't get much action last week and missed the week before. Elliott should be ready. I know CeeDee Lamb's licking his chops to get out there and do his thing, and we want to knock off 12, put him into retirement. And if that guy that I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I forgot his name already, but if he does not play and they have a 4th-string center and a backup guard playing on that interior of the line, you best believe that Dan Quinn is going to attack that, pull stunts, have some blitzes, and have Micah go up that middle a lot. Because Tom Brady, with pressure in his face, cannot play. And he will make mistakes. And if we can get a takeaway or 2, strip sack or tip ball, interception, whatever, that'll be humongous. Every little thing counts. But we got to start strong. We cannot start soft and turn it on, try to turn it on the second half like we've done in certain games during the season. We got to play like we did against Minnesota. Play like we did against, who else did we beat? Chicago. You know, just go out there and play like we can from snap one to the end. You know, play through the echoes of the whistle. I believe the defense, like I said, will be up and breathing fire. If the offense plays like they can, we will win the game. My prediction, my score prediction, 31-21. It's 31-14 with about late in the fourth quarter. It's 31-14. And Tampa Bay gets a touchdown with about 5 minutes left to make it 31-21. And then we get the ball and pretty much salt it away. They might get the ball one more time, but they don't get any points. That's how I see it playing out. 31-21 final score, but we really have a 17-point lead going, through the fourth quarter. We're the better team. We should not lose this game. This is not like last year against San Fran. We're going up against a lesser opponent. Now, we're not looking after this game. We're just looking at this game. We win this game, then we move forward. So, with the additions that we're getting back on defense, just the Wolf Hunter, Jonathan Hankins, and Xavier Rhodes, I think will solidify this defense and hold Tampa's offense down big time. Buddy of mine predicted 34-13. I would love that, because if we go out and we dominate Tampa Bay and give them a beatdown, our team confidence will go sky high, and we will carry that all the way to California, to San Francisco, and want to kick their ass for what they did to us last year. The stars could align perfectly, being that the two teams we got to get through to get to the championship game, we have a beef to settle with. Like in 2018, we went on our revenge tour, beating all the teams that beat us the season before. So that's my prediction for the game, guys. Please subscribe, like, and share. Get pumped up. I'm so pumped already. I've seen enough playoff action. I'm ready for us to play. Please subscribe, like, and share. Put God first and foremost. He comes before everything, even this. Seek Him and His righteousness, and everything else will fall into place for you. I'm a living testimony of that. I like to put that in the end of my videos to let people know where I stand on that certain subject. But we're America's team. We're God's team. Texas Stadium had a hole in the roof for a reason, so God could look down and watch us play on Sundays, baby, and Monday night. God to stay up late Monday night just to watch us play. I like to believe that. Subscribe, guys. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers so we can go live and launch this thing. I tell you, my show will be as good as Law Nation's show, if not better. Y'all just give me the chance. I guarantee you, y'all will be entertained. I guarantee you that. I know this team. I'm 36. I've been watching this team since I was 6 years old. First game was Super Bowl 28, and I've seen every game since the 94 season up until now. Kind of crazy to believe, but I have. And every game I live and die with. I mean, I take it real serious. Maybe more serious than I should. But playoff time, baby. And playoff wins don't get no sweeter. It don't get no sweeter than that. Only thing sweeter than a playoff win is the next playoff win or a Super Bowl win. So let's go out there tomorrow night and take this thing, dominate. Let's win and dominate fashion. Not a nip and tuck game. And move on to round 2. Let's make it happen, guys. Let's let the team feel our energy. We might not be in Raymond James Stadium, but they know they can feel our energy. Energy is real. And let's show the love and get loud wherever you are. Wherever you are in the world, in the nation, even if you're not at the game, get loud, because it counts. I'll catch y'all after the game tomorrow night with a good post-game winning video. Charles and Charges out.